Looks like somebody found their way into the friend zone.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
Welcome to Drunk 3PO. I don't know, I go by that name. Sometimes I just call it my channel. Sometimes, I don't know. Welcome, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to smash that like button, please. Now, a few days ago, we realized that Palpatine is nothing more than a clone in Rise of Skywalker, because the new novel that comes out is going to tell us that. Yeah, that solves all our problems. And quite honestly, I'm not going to get into it because I kind of talked about it on a later video that was interrupted by Jeremy, Jesse, and Thomas. If you want to see that ridiculousness, it's right here. But now we have this. Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker Novelization confirms Rey and Kylo's kiss was not romantic. It was just a kiss of gratitude. Hey, I'm grateful for a lot of things. I'm grateful when I order pizza and it comes in a timely manner. I'm grateful when I have enough gas in my car to get to where I need to go. I'm grateful when the barber does my hair just right. But I ain't putting a big old kiss on any one of those people, man. Just because I'm grateful for what happened, give me a break. This is ridiculously stupid. Coronavirus is going around too, man. We ain't kissing people for gratitude. What's up with that? Imagine you go and fight the ultimate evil to impress your woman. You have lightsabers next to each other, ready for the fight. You get thrown off a cliff, but you make your way back. You do everything you can to save her life by pouring out your essence into her. You stare wonderfully in her eyes. She looks back at you and kisses you with the kiss of gratitude. No wonder you drop dead and die. You've just been friend-zoned. And my favorite Twitter account said it perfectly. But this is Lucasfilm. Let's make a movie and realize what we messed up on, and let's try to correct it in a book. I've been saying this for months. And now the Reylos are losing their minds. That'll be for another video. I'm sorry, Reylos. I'm sorry that they've treated you this way. I'm sorry Rian Johnson gave you a slim of hope, and JJ crushed it. And this author took those crushings and smeared it all over her hand and just... But this is the state of Star Wars. Can you believe it? Why don't they just leave it alone? They're making things worse. Now we're going to have a book come out that has nothing to do with the movie but just corrects it. Like, what are we doing? This is the biggest mess-up job I've ever seen in my life. They can't get anything right. I don't know who's running things over there. Kathleen Kennedy. And who's making all these decisions, because it just doesn't make any sense. It makes zero sense. Because now we got a book. Soon we'll have a comic. Maybe they'll make a whole series to try to correct one film. I got an idea for you. Why didn't you take your time and make a trilogy that makes sense so you didn't have to do all this foolishness? Please! I can't wait till the book comes out and see what other corrections they're going to have in there. So let's just go back and walk back a little history lesson, shall we? The Last Jedi came out, and we were all like, what the freak was that? Then J.J. Abrams was a little mad at Rian Johnson and was like, oh, I'll take care of him and his movie, and I'll do some retconning of my own. Then they just let the movie go, and everyone's going, I don't understand this film. Like, how did this happen? What happened here? What's going on? You didn't think we'd have any questions? Now they've come out with comic books and TV series, and now the novelization of The Rise of Skywalker to fully explain all the questions about this trilogy so we could finally sit back and read it and go, ah, I get what you were trying to say. Here's an idea. Write a novel starring Luke Skywalker. Have him wake up in the first chapter and say, man, what a terrible dream that was. And have him go out and kick some serious booty pie, and be the Luke Skywalker we all know. Just say the trilogy was all a dream. He could run into Finn and Poe and Rey along his adventures and do his thing, and just say, all right, here's canon. Boom. All right, we're done. We're done with all this mess. We fixed it. Luke goes off his merry way. He dies as an old Jedi. There you go. He trained Rey the way she's supposed to be trained, and he also trained Finn, and they're gonna carry on his legacy the way that it should have been done. And the First Order was a nightmare. We snuffed it out before it even began and all that stuff, and we went to all the cloning facilities and just destroyed them all because we didn't want no clones of Palpatine or anything like that. You could put us all together in a nice novelization and say, we're sorry for screwing this whole thing up. Have you ever been put in a friend zone? I think I was there when I was like 14 once. When dinosaurs ruled the world. Oh, man. To take like the most iconic character from your trilogy and friend zone him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, if you're still here, thanks for hanging out with us. I'm going to leave you with this meme. And tell me if it's accurate.